Stop looking at other people like you aren't God's favorite. Like he just has you out here to suffer. You're choosing to suffer. Your decisions are making you suffer. When you have spent so much time pursuing a man, pursuing love, pursuing friends, you make the time for those people. So why do you not make the time for yourself? Why do you not make the time for your goals, for committing to something and actually following through? Why do you not hold yourself accountable? If you can't handle discomfort, then accept being mediocre. Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome from the Amalfi Coast. We are in day 5 today, and I'm so excited to guide you into day 5 of our Dream Woman Challenge. Comment below how you are doing so far after going through day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and now into day 5. If you are new to my channel, my name is Shanice, and on here I talk about reinventing yourself, but mostly working towards becoming your own dream woman, not a cutout image of anybody else, but really focused on your evolution and just elevating your life. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I hope along the way you subscribe and you like this video. My dress is from Fashion Nova. I also saw this dress on, I think, Baby Boo for 3 times the amount. It's super cute. We're gonna go to the beach today, so I am not wearing any makeup. I just woke up real quickly to get ready and drink my water. I'm going to eat after this. I did my hot girl walk already, but girl, we are going into Postiano today, so I just wanted to make sure that I filmed my video. I got my work done first before I go and have a bit of fun, and then I actually have to come back and get ready for clients in the evening. But this is what we do when you're committed to your goal, and today we're talking about commitment. When you're committed to your goal of showing up, you have to show up no matter what. You have to organize your schedule and plan around your goals. You want to plan around your goals. Your goals right now are your priority. In these 30 days, your goals, you're the focus. You have become a priority in your life to make things happen. So now that we're focused on going all in the next 30 days, I want to share with you 4 hard truths that I need you to understand, because your bestie girl has to share it with you. Someone has to share this with you, and it's going to be me. I love that in the first video, a lot of people were holding themselves accountable to the awareness that they lack consistency, that they rely on other people to hold them accountable or to push them or to motivate them. And so I want to share 4 hard truths with you that are really going to open up your eyes when it comes to you have the control depending on where you want your life to go. Like, you are in control of your actions, your own motivation, you're in control of your choices. Nobody else outside of you. Nobody else has that power over you greater than God. And so if you keep relying on other people to push you or motivate you forward, you're always going to be relying on those people who are relying on themselves or who are relying on other people. You cannot put your trust into the world. You cannot put your trust in people. You cannot put your life in people's hands. You have to take control of your own life and stop making excuses for why you cannot go after your goals, why you feel like you're unmotivated in the morning. Let's assess it and let's get really clear that we are, like, our goals are up to us to achieve, not for anybody else to see our vision greater than God. Okay, I need you to really write this down, because this is going to be pivotal to leveling up in the next 30 days. Starting off with tip number 1, no one is coming to save you. So every time you rely on other people or anything outside of yourself ain't God. I want you to know that no one is coming to save you. Stop relying on others to light the fire in you. Stop relying on others to see your potential, to see your value, to see your worth. You're waiting for other people to encourage you to see what you don't see. Let me give you an example. For so long, I had coaches in bodybuilding. I've been in bodybuilding for about 9 years now. I didn't start winning until I saw what other people saw in me. I didn't start winning until I saw what my coaches saw in me. They saw potential, but I didn't see my own potential, so I didn't act like it. I would constantly give up on myself. I would cheat on my diet. I would try little bits of shortcuts, and every time I would check it with my coach, they'd be like, "Oh, good job. You know, your effort is at 70%, but I know that you could give 100." Until one year, I did 4 shows and I was like, I'm going all in. Like, I'm actually just gonna go all in and bet on me, because I'm not getting myself anywhere by continuing to give up on myself. And though my coaches see greatness in me, I need to see greatness in me. You need to see greatness in you. You need to be working on your own potential. Stop relying on other people to see and act accordingly based on what they see. Look yourself in the mirror and check yourself. If you can't motivate yourself, if you can't start to see your own potential, you are always going to be waiting, okay? And clearly, you've been waiting. I waited 28 years until last year. I was like, enough is enough. Until this year, I decided, again, enough was enough. I started my reinventing journey 5 years ago. I'm sure I could be a lot further in life had I believed in myself a long time ago. But I wouldn't have all this information to give to you. Trial and error. And since I took a chance on myself and I saw what I was able to do last year, when I was able to see the greatness that my coaches saw in me, I was winning. I was believing in myself. I saw that I could accomplish anything I put my mind to and actually follow through with it. So remember this, no one is coming to save you. When you want to lie in bed and you want to be all sulky and like feeling like you're in a rut and you have to stay there, I want you to remember that it's up to you to pull yourself out of that funk. And anything deeper than that, you need to turn to God, okay? Or a therapist. Life is what you make of it. This is your opportunity to write your storybook and ask God or the universe for guidance. If you continue to wait for someone to push you, to motivate you, to see your potential, you are going to stay exactly where you currently are. And on this level up challenge, I need you to understand you are in control of the outcome. You are in control of what you do day by day, intentionally, daily, to lead up to the bigger picture. I want you to know that growth, success, and discipline are not handed out. They are earned. They are due every single day. These 30 days, absolutely every day counts, and the rent is due every day. How do you act when the rent is due? You act like you have something to pay. You spend intentionally. That means you need to be intentional about everything you do daily. What I've noticed in the world is that a lot of the times people are just reliant on what they see on the internet. They're reliant on their friends, their partner, and that can become draining in itself. Because then when your partner, when your friends, just anything outside of you cannot show up for you the way that you expect them to, or when you need them, that's when you feel like you're alone. That's when you feel discouraged. That's when you feel like you have nobody that you can rely on. That's also when you become too dependent on your friends and your relationship. And that might end up being really toxic, where people end up leaving you or just cutting you off because you're so reliant on them. You're so needy on them. You need to take control and see your own power, see your own greatness, because nobody can do that for you better than you can do that for yourself. So if you keep giving up and saying, oh, I lack discipline, I'm always procrastinating, work on those weaker areas. Stop making excuses for them, because people are going to continue to come in and exit your life because they're showing you, a lot of the times in our life, The people that are going through each season with us, whether they're staying or they're leaving, they're always teaching us about ourselves. Every experience and lesson that we have is teaching us about ourselves. And some of you guys keep missing the lessons. Some of you guys keep missing the opportunity to grow. So this is why these 30 days are important for you to get locked in. Number 2, ladies, you have time, but you waste it, or you don't know how to use your time. Listen, I need to get really focused in the next 30 days. No more excuses. Because one often excuse that I hear all the time from clients coming in to train, I'm always busy. You continue to make these excuses because you don't know how to use your time. If you really want to see a change, if you really want to crush your goals, you will make the time for it. When you have spent so much time pursuing a man, pursuing love, pursuing friends, you make the time for those people. So why do you not make the time for yourself? Why do you not make the time for your goals, for committing to something and actually following through? Why do you not hold yourself accountable to every time you have talked yourself out of doing the do? Why? Because every time that man called you to go somewhere where maybe you were going to come back home stressed, you still went. Every time you made plans with your friends and they canceled on you, you were butthurt about it. Yet every time you've made plans to commit to something, you easily give up on yourself and you go on with the day. Or you self-sabotage and you have coping mechanisms that then throw you really off course. If you have time to be on your phone and go through 2 people's stories or even watch a few reels, then you definitely have time to go after your goals. You need to know your schedule and you need to be willing to make the sacrifice to reduce your distractions. You choose comfort over growth every time you skip a workout, every time you cancel on yourself, every time you self-sabotage. You choose your comfort zone over your growth. And this is your growing season. In 30 days, you can do a lot. It's gonna be up to you. What's important to you? How badly do you want what you want? Tomorrow is going to look exactly the same. Maybe feel even worse unless you do something today to change. Tomorrow is going to feel exactly the same. It's going to look exactly the same. Same habits, same mindset, same cycle. Unhappiness, sadness, feeling like you haven't achieved anything, it's going to feel the same. It's not going to go away until you make your growth a priority. It's not meant to be perfect, but you just need to do something daily that gets you into a habit, that gets you into a routine. Number 3, ladies, you are too soft on yourself. Way too soft, way too lenient. I remember when I was living for myself and I was taking the time to learn about myself, I was a little bit out of routine because I didn't stick to any macros. I didn't have a routine in place for going to the gym or making my bed, or I was just waking up whenever I wanted to, until I realized that I needed structure. In order for me to progress, I needed structure and I needed to be hard on myself. I needed to become my own coach. Now, granted, we have the opportunity to have coaches for many things in our lives. That doesn't mean you don't hold yourself accountable to your choices, to your actions, to your reality. You let yourself get off the hook way too easily. And would you let somebody else get off the hook that easily? No. So why do you keep letting yourself get off the hook so easily? Life doesn't care about your feelings, and success doesn't come to those who constantly require or need constant coddling or constant reassurance or constant validation or attention. It's not going to happen. Many of us want the reward without the struggle. Many of you guys are looking for the shortcut to be in your dream body, but you don't want to go through the struggle. You don't want to learn the habits and the routine that is necessary, build sustainability along the way. A lot of you guys are impatient. Life has no shortcuts. One way or another, you are going to learn. If you lack discipline, understand this, please. Discipline is about doing what is necessary, not what is convenient. A lot of you guys are looking for convenience, and convenience is going to only hold you so far, get you so far. Get uncomfortable, get ready, buckle up. You've gone through many hardships, you've gone through many obstacles and challenges, and you've overcame them, even when you thought you couldn't. You've done a lot of good things in your life, even though you don't see that for yourself. You're looking for convenience. You're looking for temporary satisfaction. You're looking for an ego boost or adrenaline rush. Just get disciplined. Just get consistent. Just work on those little things of day by day, bit by bit, you're working on becoming the better version of you. Which leads to number 4, ladies. If you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. If you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. I want you to know right now, even though I'm traveling, I still have to find a routine or at least maintain a bit of my routine. It's very uncomfortable, but it's teaching me that I can do this, that I can go through life and still adapt, that I can go through life and still come out on top because I have discipline. I know my routine. I'm resilient. We need to really build resilience. No matter what you go through, because obstacles and challenges never stop coming, you have to embrace being uncomfortable. You are not going to grow in your comfort zone. And a lot of you guys, again, are looking for convenience and comfort and what is familiar. A lot of toxicity you keep running back to because it's familiar, because it's comfortable, because it's convenient. You know what I mean? Having this person around for so long is convenient because it satisfies you when you're looking for that satisfaction, even though you leave feeling drained. Yes, because I've been there. We're looking for comfort rather than discipline, knowing that you can quickly Uber Eats or DoorDash food, or you can pull up to a drive-through rather than putting in effort to cook your own food or make your own drinks at home that are going to have less calories and healthier ingredients. You're looking for comfort. Every time you lay in your bed and you want to give up on yourself, you're looking for comfort rather than the discipline and the effort that is required to get you to your goals. You're also looking for somebody to motivate you and push you towards your goals when it's up to you. Stop avoiding pain. It's time to build a thick skin. Now I understand exactly what my mom was talking about. You need a thick skin in this world, okay? Because a lot of y'all fragile. Fragile. When I saw my mom, I went home to go and visit her. Y'all know, if you know, I was in Toronto and I was coaching my mom. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to the gym. I'm like, but Mom, you look so fragile. Where's the muscle? But she was not eating her protein, nor did she understand how macros work in order for her to see the results from going to the gym. And so she looked to me fragile. When you want to become strong, you need to become strong in many areas of your life. We have a lot of weak areas in our life that we need to pay attention to and stop neglecting. You are strong enough to get through it. You are strong enough to turn your weaknesses into your strength. You are strong enough to overcome this, deal with it, heal with it, grow from it. But if you are not ready to embrace being uncomfortable, you're going to stay where you are. The only way forward is sometimes through hardships, most times being consistent, and sometimes it's going to be painful, but it requires your efforts for it to work. If you can't handle discomfort, then accept being mediocre. And to become aware that you are the reason, you are your own roadblock. You are the one standing in your own way. You are responsible for your efforts. Half-ass efforts looking for shortcuts aren't going to get you to your goals. You've seen it when you tried to do a 75 hard challenge. You've seen it when you tried to do a keto diet. You've seen it when you tried to cut calories, cut carbs, that you've blown up again, that you gained an additional 50 to 100 pounds, that your life is still spiraling because you wanted shortcuts. There are no shortcuts in the way. Get ready to get in the mud and come out. Get ready to go deep in the mud, come out dirty, but you're going to come out with the best reward. You're going to be stronger physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I need you to start believing in yourself. And it starts right here because your mind can play tricks on you. If you got to look yourself in the mirror every single day and be like, no, we are going to win. Yes, this is why we have affirmations. It's so important how we speak to ourselves, how you lift yourself up, how you cheer for. I don't want to hear, I'm terrible at, this is who I am. I have a hard time. That was you. past tense. That was you. See yourself greater. Who is your dream woman? What does she do absolutely every day? How does she talk to herself? How does her skin look? Because mine is radiating right now. Stop looking at other people like you aren't God's favorite. Like he just has you out here to suffer. You're choosing to suffer. Your decisions are making you suffer. I want you to look at everything you do and your mindset, most importantly, how you speak to yourself, your thoughts. You can overcome them. You can overcome them. Start where you are and change your life. That's what we're doing in 30 days. I hope you guys do something with my message today. Don't forget to give your smile to those around you. Now we are embracing our energy, our own energy we're in control of. I want you to give it because you will always get it back as you work on yourself. So go out there, work on your mind. Don't give up on yourself. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And if you have not already watched the previous days, go back and watch those days. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.